Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network, your home for South Laurel Cardinals basketball. Tonight, the broadcast brothers, Jamie and Tyler Dotson, are courtside to bring you all the action, all the excitement, and every highlight as the Cardinals take the court. Settle in, South Laurel family. Tip-off is moments away, and we're ready for another unforgettable night of Cardinal basketball.
Go home. Welcome to postseason basketball here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. It's the broadcast brothers, Tyler Dotson and Jamie Dotson, coming to you high top Gillum Gymnasium down at Corbin High School. We got a good one in store for you tonight in South Laurel. And Corbin, win and you move on to the region, lose and your season's over. We'll break it all down for you when we come back right here. John Root pregame show on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals.
All right, welcome back in here to our pregame show brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Tyler Dotson here with Jamie Dotson, and we've got a good one in store for you tonight. Jamie, welcome in here to the broadcast.
Thanks, Tyler. It's been it's really loud and maybe hard for me to concentrate as this Corbin band rocks. That's for sure. The 30-year-old senior over here that rocks the guitar, he's awesome. So we'll hear him all night. Look, check him out, man.
That dude's legit.
They honored him last time we were here on senior night, so we know he's a senior.
Yeah, his grandkids are here with him.
Yep.
I'm kidding. That guy is legit. And Jamie, so's this rivalry. Let's talk about what's at stake here. First time in a long time, I'm gonna guess about 10 years, that these two have met in the semifinal game of this. South Laurel has went to 10 straight region tournaments. How about this? Corbin, 21 straight 13th region tournaments.
I saw that stat that you wrote down. I was like, wait a minute, let me rethink this. That is a ton of straight tournament. I mean, it's just impossible. Do you think 21 straight is impressive for Corbin?
Unbelievable, Jamie. And Whitley County gets to, they punch their ticket to Friday night's championship game, and they'll wait the winner of these next matchup as they cruise past Williamsburg 71-30. They were the 1 seed. They earned that by virtue of a tiebreaker. Their RPI was slightly ahead of South Laurel's, and it's fun if you look at the teams ahead of South Laurel. Harlan County, Knox Central, teams that South Laurel absolutely blew out of the water, and then 2 wins over Whitley County. It doesn't really
the number 1 seed in this tournament.
So Bell County, yes, they lost, and North Laurel they lost too, but and then 2 losses to Clay County probably hurt. But Jamie, they should have. Looking back, if you think about those 2 games that they had, and that's just been it. They've just been in a lot of these games, and for whatever reason, have not been able to capitalize. What is evident is the last time these 2 faced down here with a chance for South Laurel to get the outright 1 seed, South Laurel. I don't want to say laid an egg, but it was not a pretty game. Foul trouble throughout that one. And let's hope that's not the same case tonight down here on this court. But
I don't know, Tyler. This may be a record first quarter fouls. I think I counted 17, maybe 18 combined fouls between the 2 schools. And then 17 free throw attempts for Corbin in the first quarter, which is unbelievable. They ended up going for like 20, maybe 22 for 31. I think that's the stat. Versus 5 of 9. So that's the only thing you got to look at in that game. The foul trouble got in our head a little bit. Never could get on pace of our normal game plan, and that was what you basically could say you were out of it in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jamie. What happened was when every call was all the physical play was called a foul. Then we back off Evan Ellis, and he lit us up in that second quarter. They built the lead and never relinquished. So a quick start would be ideal tonight. If you recall down here a couple of weeks ago, that game was on February 12th. It was a 64-47 victory. Now, Corbin also beat us on January 13th, 47-42 at South Laurel. So they're clearly confident going into this game, and South Laurel's got to change that momentum somehow. And how do they do that?
If you look back at that first matchup we had on the 13th, I think you mentioned South Laurel had the game really in control through 3 quarters. Had one of their best output performance offensively in that third
You're
quarter.
exactly right.
And then turn around, he's like, okay, we got this one, put this to bed. And then just a flip of a switch in the start, and it actually started at the end of the third quarter with the last second shot made by Corbin player, and the momentum switched at that point. And then it completely turned around. South Laurel played one of their worst quarters offensively, and Corbin played unbelievable, and then went on to win the game. So won by 5 points, I think you said.
Yeah,
so that was a really weird second half.
Jamie, one player, obviously Evan Ellis is going to get his, and he's averaging almost 21 points per game. And then Petrowski's going to be a monster on the glass, but the real X factor that South Laurel really has not had an answer for in the first 2 matchups, and that is Trey Person, the junior. He's averaging 10.4 points per game. But he has absolutely gotten going in both matchups, and he's been the deciding factor, really. His energy, his defensive presence. Now, if they're calling it tight, Jamie, he does have a little bit of a short fuse, so if he gets technical or something gets in his head, you never know how these games are going to go.
Especially in this situation, so much on the line for this game. Tyler, it's really difficult for South Laurel defensively against having 2 really good offensive players on the perimeter with Corbin, with Ellis, and Person. We have good defenders with Garrison Brown, but I don't think Garrison Brown can guard both of them. So you got to have somebody else step up defensively, or you change your strategy and you go with the box and one, or you go someone that can at least eliminate one of those threats.
Jamie, offensively for South Laurel, would love to see Caden Taylor get going early here. He's a volume scorer, and he was off a little bit in that game. And we've seen some of the big, better opponents where he shoots a lot and just can't miss them all, right? He needs to make some, and he's a great player. We saw against them his freshman year in the championship down in Williamsburg last year. What came up huge for him. So, and he's kind of rode that momentum. He's had a great season. Jim, when you break it all down, 14-14 for South Laurel, their record on the season, 13-13 for Corbin. Tail of the tape, points per game, Corbin leads that. They shoot a better field goal percentage, slightly better three-point percentage, 30.9 to 30.7. Not very good. They're not going to rely on that. They do kill you on the glass. They are at 10 rebound advantage over South Laurel, 32-22. And South Laurel does shoot a slightly better free throw percentage, so evenly matched up as you can get in these two. And
one thing on the rebounds, and we've seen it firsthand. Petrowski will throw it off the glass around the free throw line and just make sure he can go get the board, and that's what he does. He cleans up his own misses on purpose.
All right, we'll step aside when we come back with the starting lineups here. The opening tip-off. Listen to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Spin the Sheriff John Root pregame show. Stick around.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
Welcome back here to Corbin High School. South Laurel and Corbin. Fixing to do battle here, Jamie. We've got a good one. Spot on the line in the championship game on Friday to take on Whitley County. And you punch your ticket into the 13th region tournament. Do or die time here.
Pretty cool.
South Laurel. Yeah.
They got the LeBron powder flowing in the Corbin Red Hound. What do you call those guys? They're dog hound
or something. Yeah. Danny, why don't you give us a starting lineup here brought to you by Grace Health.
First for Corbin High School, as they'll start Clay Aiken. He's number 1. Number 11 is not out there.
Yeah.
Actually, 13 is Lucas Britton, right?
Yep.
number 13, Lucas Britton, 23, Evan Ellis, 20 Evan Ellis, 23, Eli Petrowski, and number 3, as you mentioned, Trey Persons. And for South Laurel, number 40, Caden McQueen will tip it off. Garrison Brown in the starting lineup, as usual, Caden Taylor and Brennan Murphy.
Yeah.
And Braden Cassidy.
Let's get it on. Opening tip there, controlled by Person for South Laurel. And he's fighting on him. He got an offensive foul right off the jump.
That's what we needed, is to see him get frustrated early. It's Trey Person.
So Person looking for some answers there. Ashurst gets him with an offensive foul. He was a little out of control.
And that powder,
great call.
The powder is in my nostrils, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a tough. Didn't think that one through. So Corbin shows a little pressure here to start. Extend that defense out. It'll be Garrison Brown with the basketball working against Britton.
Working in a 2-3 zone extended here, like you mentioned.
Back to Brown. He gets a screen out top. Over to Cassidy. He'll drive in, cradles that basketball. Gets pinned down. Now out to Brown. Garrison Brown way out there with Clay Aiken all over him. Aiken's out there for his defense, only 2 points per game. As McQueen gets it back to Brown, 3 on the way, and that's in and out.
Good hustle.
Tapped alive, kept, and I buried a 3 there. Sorry, they kept it alive, and Taylor steps out and rips down an opening. First National Bank of Manchester triple, Jamie.
Good hustle play by Murphy on the offensive board. Knocks it to Cassidy, and it kicks it right out to Taylor for the 3.
Love to see that confident stroke here, 3-0 early. Britton, they work it over in the corner to Evan Ellis.
Tyler Corbin gets behind. They can go in panic mode a little bit. Want to extend the lead quickly.
Britton. And they try to dump it in and stolen away. Murphy hits the deck. But it's controlled by Aiken for Corbin, and they bring it up the other way. Britton, wide open 3 in the corner to match. Off the back of the iron, no good. They fight for it underneath, and they're going to say a jump ball. Possession there is going to give that to South Laurel. That is fortunate there. I thought McQueen might have shoved him in the back.
I did too, and a couple calls that could have go either way. Jump ball that time, and then the offensive foul in the first possession for Corbin went South Laurel's way. So that was a nice change of pace here for the calls.
Back the other way, it'll be Caden Taylor. He hit that 3 a moment ago.
Is this going to be a Davis stall ball? Get a lead.
I'm fine with it. Let's win and get on down to the region. We got to mix it up a little bit. You know he's got something in store. Cassidy with a drive, gets into the paint, tied up, back out to McQueen. He'll take a 3.
Got it.
Good. 2 from beyond the arc for South Laurel as McQueen rips it through. Another First National Bank of Manchester 3 for the big man, the senior.
What a different a day makes in this arena or this gymnasium.
That's
the last time we played.
Gilliam,
whatever.
The eye in there. All right, down here to Person. Quick trigger shot is good from the elbow. That gets the Red Hounds on the board. 6-2 here early. They'll pick up. Jamie, finally the powder's dissipating a little bit. That did sting the nostrils a bit.
They're choking on it down there.
Murphy quickly. Back out to Taylor. Another 3 on the way. That one's no good. And a rebound, offensive rebound controlled by McQueen. Whoa. Bad pass, and it's stolen away by Britton, and he'll take it all the way in and score. And now, sorry, I forgot. Brown missed a 3 to start the game. So 2 for 4 now for South Laurel from beyond the arc. Dangerous pass controlled by Murphy. Up to Taylor. He spins baseline now. He's tied up. That'll be a jump ball. That'll give it back to Corbin.
You can't get in there and be loose with it. Got to know what you're doing. And McQueen got trapped in there on the baseline.
Big boy basketball here tonight, Jamie. You got to really strap it up, get after it.
All right, now if we can maintain the rebounding lead, I think we got a good chance at this game.
Out it goes to Britton. They double team him. He passes out to Evan Ellis. Kind of in that zone. Back over here to Britton. He doesn't field it cleanly. Now gets in the paint, and they're going to say he traveled.
He did. He jumped up.
Did.
Didn't know where to go with it. Came back down before he got the pass off. Another turnover for Corbin.
South Laurel needs a bucket right here, Jamie. Get their confidence back. They've hit 2 threes. Had a couple offensive rebounds. Some really good looks so far. Taylor gets it across the timeline. Garrison Brown does. They hand it off. Out to Cassidy, back to Brown. Bad pass again. Jamie, just a bad
Britton
entry
again
pass.
with
The person, he's out of control, but he's going to be bailed out with a foul, and that'll put him on the line to shoot two. Let's see who they get that whistle on. Going to be on Murphy. So quickly, South Laurel and Jeff Davis got 3 new Cardinals up off the bench. That's going to be Blaine Baker, Isaiah Robinson, and our guy, Landon Howard. First free throw drops in. 6-5 now. South Laurel starts with a 6-0 run. Corbin answers with 5 straight, looking to make it 6.
Tyler, I don't know. The bench a little deeper for South Laurel. That makes getting them to try to rotate out, in and out, maybe getting the legs later in the game. Or Corbin.
2 for 2 there for Person. Robinson with the basketball now. He's double teamed, throws it out of there. Another bad pass. And Petrowski goes flying over top of the scores table, hits a knee.
This is dangerous right here, Tyler, with the current setup offensively for ball handling.
Jamie, just really telegraphed pass. Yep. Corbin's just stepping in the passing lanes here. The South Laurel, maybe a little ball fake, go the other way. Somebody's got to be open on the overplay. Let's see how they work it around here. Robinson off to Howard, back to Robinson. Little switch, he drives in, gets in the painted area, back out. Good Taylor. Out to Howard. They go to Baker at the elbow. He gets it back to Brown. Sammons is in for Corbin.
Britton does a good job on ball defense. He's got 2 steals in the last 2 possessions.
He does. Howard reverses it, gets it back to Brown.
Shoot that ball.
To Howard. Into the paint it goes. To Baker. Out to Brown. Quickly, they move it around. Robinson, he'll drive, gets it out to Taylor. He'll take that 3, and that rattles in and out. That was a good-looking shot. Person quickly back the other way to Britton, loses it, dribbles off his foot. That'll give it back to South Laurel.
Fortunately for South Laurel, Corbin had the break there. Looked like Lucas had a good baseline step, just kicked it off his foot, out of bounds. Yep. Another turnover for Corbin.
Lucas Britton will have a seat.
Murph's going to come back in the game and he'll get Brown.
I believe Dalton Henderson has checked in now for Corbin. Got there with Person, Sammons and Ellis and Eli Petrowski. About as far as their as far as their bench will extend. Down low it goes to Murphy. He's hit. And they'll get a bump from behind there. It did kind of knock him off balance.
That was on Henderson. That's going to be his first. Tyler, it kind of reminds me of the last game, not per se on the fouls, but Corbin had, I think they had 19 or 20, 21 points maybe in that first quarter and only 2 field goals. They only have 2 so far in this first quarter.
Murphy inbounds it into Howard. He'll take a quick trigger 3, and that's too strong. Rebound comes down to Sammons, and it's a run out here to the other end. Petrowski pull-up jumper, misses everything. Offensive rebound underneath.
That's going to be 2 on Murph.
That's going to be on Murphy, and that will send Person back to the line. Petrowski missed everything.
And it was such a bad shot, it got Murph out of position. And he, off a good offensive board by Sammons, really is more like a pass. And that's going to be 2 fouls on Murph. That's unfortunate.
2:29 to play here in this first quarter. 6-6 is your score, and McQueen and Cassidy will jog back in. South Laurel's out of the gate quick, 2 threes, and they have cooled off considerably. A couple turnovers and some missed buckets there. A couple of KT missed threes. They look good as Person now needs to remain perfect now from the line. That's 3 free throws for him.
5 points for him out of the 7.
Good crowd down here for this one, as expected. Got that one, and we got McQueen thrown down.
Yep, that's going to be on Henderson. That's 2 on him.
Yeah, Dalton Henderson with a grab and slam. Count that free throw?
They do, yep.
Okay. Well, they didn't move it.
Free throw should count.
I'll say that does count. There we go. 8-6, Corbin.
I don't mind, except for the turnovers we've got on some bad passes. I kind of don't mind the pace of the game for South Laurel.
Yeah, this is a pace that South Laurel could win at. It's got to take care of the basketball. Howard drives in, gets that to Cassidy, to McQueen. Slick pass underneath to right to a corner.
I don't know why you don't take that right up for Taylor and turns it over. Another bad pass.
Evan Ellis just stepped in there. And Corbin has the basketball here with the lead. Ellis working against Robinson. It's a good matchup. A little shimmy, shake out to Sammons. Queen way out on him. He crosses him over. Somebody forgot to guard Ellis, and he didn't make him pay, thankfully, but an offensive rebound controlled and tapped.
Salmons, or whatever you want to call it, with a good offensive board.
They try to dump it down, and, man, saving it as he goes out of bounds.
Really good defense.
Dalton Henderson, and it throws it off the knee, and that'll stay.
Landon held in front of that post, a mismatch down low. Howard gets in front of him and nearly picked it off.
A revolving door here for South Laurel. Murphy with a bloodied nose, and he's trying to find the answer here. Did not like Ellis being uncovered there as he snuck wide open. Fortunately, he was able to miss that. Quickly into Britton, who's checked back in. Gets it right back. Dangerous pass out there. Salmons working on Robinson. Then it goes to Person. He flies in, gets his bucket.
That's got to be on the floor, don't it?
Count the bucket and the foul, I think.
You mentioned it early in pregame. This guy right here, Trey Person, just kind of works South Laurel over in the both matchups we've seen him earlier in this year.
And he's having a real nice start to this one, Jamie.
He's got 9 of the 11. Lucas Britton on the only other basket for Corbin. Now they extend this zone or this press.
And that's just bad right there as Garrison Brown loses it, touches it last, and that'll give it right back to Corbin. 11-6. Danger zone right here, Jamie.
That's number 5 on the turnovers this first quarter.
Careless with the basketball.
This guy here has not even got going yet. Ellis
with a baseline drive. He's cut off, picks up his dribble. Now gets that over to Tolliver. Tolliver's in the game, Braxton Tolliver. Ellis nearly thought about the three, now drives. Puts a shoulder into Blaine Baker. Now he'll go to work. Out to Sammons. 3 on the way, short. And a good rebound there by McQueen. Keeps
strong that time. A good job, McQueen.
And he'll bring it up himself. All the way it goes. Gathers himself. Missed everything. Baker cleans up the miss and lays it in.
That's what Blaine Baker does at his finest right there.
Jeez. That ends the drought. It's 11-8.
Ooh, don't leave him open out there.
First, he'll drive in. Floats up a shot. Got it. Jamie, he's cooking right now. 11 of the 13 coming from Trey Person. Robinson breaks the pressure. Puts on the brakes. Out it goes to McQueen. Over in the corner. Taylor, wide open 3. No good. Another offensive rebound for South. 3. Robinson. And that's in and out.
Davis really wanted to probably hold that one for the last call.
Throws that to no one in particular. He was a little out of control there, trying to force that. 2 seconds to go here. South Laurel with a chance to get something here at the rim. Full court heave is short. That'll do it through a quarter of play. Corbin 13, South Laurel 8. 50th District semifinal game here. You're listening to Martin Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaton's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
13-8. Second quarter play will begin. South Laurel's basketball. And we're doing a beef raffle, right? Beef rally. Beef raffle here. We'll go over that in just a minute. They'll have that drawing at halftime. Terrible pass again and stolen away by Person. That's just careless, and thankfully Garrison Brown gets it right back. He'll push it ahead to McQueen. McQueen puts the brakes on. They're going to say an offensive foul.
Easy call there. He just set up for it. I mean, he knew that was coming.
Had Taylor over here for a three, but Jamie just, stopped a little bit sooner before the contact.
Fortunately, that's only the first foul for McQueen. And the team.
South Laurel here in the second quarter going to show a little pressure of their own. Let's see how Corbin handles that. Let's see if
fire with fire, right? They press the pressers.
Yep. Break it. Into the hands it goes to Evan Ellis. Ellis now. Dribble in. Over to Britton in the corner. He dribbles through, nearly loses it. McQueen all the way on him. Person springs free. Right hand layup's good.
I mean, all they need is him to score. And that's what's happening. Trey Person with 13 of the 15.
Brown to McQueen. Back to Brown. Three on the way. And that is no good.
Whoa, I don't know about that. Here we go with the bad call. The Cassidy over the back.
So Cassidy gets whistle for the foul. Going for that offensive rebound.
Isaiah Robinson will have a bench along with Cassidy, and Baker and Howard back into the game.
Ellis works it up, passes over the pressure into the hands of Britton. They find Person wide open. And he gets it down low to Petrowski. Petrowski finds a uncovered Clay Akins, and he lays it in.
Here we go. Getting
such confidence against this team. Danger zone here for South Laurel. Baker drops it down. There's going to be another offensive foul on McQueen.
Just lowers the shoulder. They're just setting up for it. That's like they've seen their scouting report. That's what he does. And he'll come out. We're going to get Lehman in the game.
Yeah. Braden Lehman will check in for McQueen with 2 fouls, 17-8. Jamie, where's the offense come from?
You got to get Taylor in the action because clearly they know the scouting report on McQueen, and he likes to drop that shoulder and go to the hoop. They figured out to guard his right side, so they got to go somewhere else. Of course, he's out of the game now. So
Evan Ellis.
And Cassidy's not in the game, neither is Murph.
Dangerous pass. Person. They've found Akins underneath. Easy peasy. That just looked like a repeat. 30-second timeout for Coach Jeff Davis. We'll take one with him. 19-8. Corbin pouring it on. Listen to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The Family Entertainment Center, where every visit is a slam dunk. From 18 lanes of bowling to arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, and much, much more. The Palace has the action to keep the whole team entertained. Celebrate birthdays, dine in our full-service restaurant, or just have fun after the big game. Visit us on North Main Street in London and see why the Palace is the ultimate game night destination. Go Cards!
Welcome back here to Corbin High School 50th District semifinal action underway here, and it is 19-8.
Hey, Tyler, we was talking off air there. College and pros and went with the semicircle or whatever down in the bait. And it eliminates a lot of that just flopping underneath and gets the offensive player the ability to.
Yeah, a couple of those, they would
have been deep.
Yeah.
And I like to see the high school game adapt that along with the shot clock coming next year.
Yeah,
so
that's going to be great. South Florida needs a bucket. It'll be Landon Howard out top. And he'll dribble it off his knee.
That was deflected off of Lucas Britton.
They'll say an over and back call there. Howard will check out. Cassidy back in. Kind of grasping for straws here for Jeff Davis. Got to find somebody that's going to be willing to make a stop.
Corbin's working the baseline, drop down passes on this against his zone really well.
They cut it off. Akins gets in the air, gets it over to Britton. Britton, one hand pass back to Akins. He'll drive in, pull up, jumper. No good. Person underneath all alone. Gets the bucket, and they're going to foul him as well. Jeez Louise.
Here comes look at the foul difference, 4-0 right now. That may be 5-0. Seems like this quarter seems a little bit like the last game against this team.
And he got them both, or got the and one.
16 now for Trey Persons.
Yemides, 22-8. To Brown.
Thought Cassidy might have got away with the travel there. You notice, Tyler, we don't go into the lane and try to get those foul calls against us. It's we're standing around the perimeter.
Baker, out it goes to Garrison Brown, and he buries that three and cuts the lead to 11, 22-11. On the First National Bank of Manchester 3, that's number 3 on the night for the Cards. Little handoff out top, it goes. Evan Ellis, they've done a good job on, except everybody else. Akins underneath, wraparound pass. Petrowski, and he misses.
Nice spin move, though.
Great spin move, just no touch. Down low, no offense to him.
We're settling for this perimeter. I know that Garrison hit the 3 on the last one. That's got to be a reach.
Yeah.
Finally
Two reaches there. They finally get it. Akins gets whistled for the foul.
Brown, we've seen him get hot against Whitley County and just hit 5 threes in that game, mostly in the second half. I think all 4 of the 5 were in the second half. So we can catch somebody hot. But I want to see more penetration in the lane and try to get some of this contact that they're doing against us.
Yeah, drive straight at him, man. Roberts dribbling out there. Leaves it for Brown. And we get another foul out here on Britton.
That's 2 now in the quarter for Corbin. They flopped really well. As you see, Lucas Britton tries to sell that just on the inbound, kind of like the Kentucky game the other day.
Yeah. Do it again. Did it? Yep. 22-11, 4 minutes to play in this one. Robinson flies in. Now he does kind of shimmy there. Just inside the 3-point line. That's a bad shot, and that's going to be controlled by Pearson.
That's the last place you want to shoot a ball. You want to take the deep one, take the 3.
Down low it goes to Tolliver. Drop step, no good. Offensive rebound, Ellis. In close, didn't have his footing there. Dribbles all the way back out. Hands to Person. He drives in. Trey runs over a guy, and that's going to be his second.
That's 2 offensive fouls on Trey Person.
Please, let's get him some more. Get him out of there. He's killing us right now. Yeah. Want to give him a break.
He's arguing about it. And the referee's noticing. Arguing back a little bit.
And he's 2 offensive fouls on Person. He's out of control when he does drive. You just got to sit in there, get him one more. It's a different ball game.
Yeah, him on the bench makes this game different. He's the only one scoring. Brown should have caught him earlier. He would have been open for 3.
Brown. Get over to Robinson. Back out top. It goes to Taylor. They work it to Garrison. Now to Robinson. Little wraparound pass underneath to Baker. He goes up strong. Can't connect. McQueen clears it. He goes up. Has the shot rejected. That might be off his forearm. Now that's going to stay here.
I think it's off of Ellis, and then he deflected off some of the Corbin players. But
he had it earlier, Jamie, and had the gathered dribble and allowed Petrowski to come in there and swat it away.
To me, Tyler, once he gets that gathered dribble, how about a head fake right there?
Baker's going to fight through there.
He got hammered, too.
Strong finish. Got the lead to 9.
Baker with 4 points. The lead all of South Florida.
to Britton. Lucas Britton with the basketball. Little handoff to Salmons, who's in. Turnaround jumper is up and no good. And we got a foul away from the ball here. What happened?
That's on Brown with a little shove underneath.
It felt like he just kind of got pinned in underneath there. That's a weird call.
That's going to be 2 free throws coming for. That's the 15th foul.
Yeah, so Mason Salmons will be at the line, right, to shoot.
They're going to say Lucas Britton at the free throw line.
Lucas Britton at the line. Jamie, it's not pretty basketball when these two play.
No, definitely not. And we're having to work for everything we get down here offensively. We just don't. They're strong, really. In all positions, they really go at you defensively on the perimeter with the quickness of Lucas Britton and Salmons and Person. And then when you get inside, you got big man Petrowski. They did go to Salmons with that. They huddled up. The referees did and said that was Salmons. Salmons. Go for 1 for him.
Patties. As he is.
I'm sure he likes that nickname.
Quick shot, no good. Fight for it. Jamie, nothing easy for South Florida. They get that rebounding. Back the other way. Bad pass. Brown again. Throws it up ahead. Jamie. Run over there by Petrowski, and he's injured. Jamie, that's not good.
No, your best defender perimeter. He's had some not normal Garrison Brown turnovers. He don't usually do that.
He's struggling out there tonight, Jamie. Corbin doing a good job kind of disguising what they're doing. And he's shaking up right now as the lead gets back out to 11, 24-13.
Garrison Brown, man, we've seen him over the years take some hits on the football field in basketballs. He really gets in people's grills. The most I've ever seen him kind of lay out here.
I don't know where that got him, but he is in a lot of pain.
He walking it off. He may have got hit in the midsection there, Tyler, and that can hurt.
That will do it. They'll get Cassidy in there. South Florida going a little bigger here.
I don't
Murphy,
know.
Cassidy. I don't mind this lineup here, Jamie.
Cassidy has shown so many good games over the course
stick
of the
with
season.
It, man. Let him fight through it. Let's go. This is do or die here. 24-13. Robinson with the basketball. Gets a high screen from McQueen. Doesn't do a whole lot, Jamie, as Akins goes right over top of that. Out to Murphy. To Cassidy. He'll drive in. He's bumped. A lot of contact. No call. And McQueen drives. Gets 2 hands on the ball. Out to Robinson. Sit on it. An extra pass here. Now, everybody getting a touch here for South Florida. Robinson. Cassidy driving in. Nearly travels. Gets bailed out with a foul. They're going to call that on Tolliver, and that'll send Cassidy to the line to shoot, too.
Now, that was a touch foul, if even at that. Not much contact there. Good hands up, straight up with Tolliver. Good for Cassidy. Maybe a couple free throws gets him going.
Nothing easy here for Corbin. They'll muck it up. They love this. Cassidy misses the first one. He's got one more coming to you. South Florida's got some fresh bodies coming in. As Howard and Baker check back in.
Minute 44 left in the third with 4 next foul. Both teams are in the bonus.
Cassidy 0 for 2 at the line there. Rebound cleaned up by Eli Petrowski.
Those hurt, those freebies.
Near steal and near travel. Underneath, Salmons has it, and he will miss from in close. Ball caroms off, and the Red Hounds chase it down.
50-50 balls going Corbin's way right now.
They just have 2 white shirts under the rim. Seems like fighting for the basketball on every missed opportunity. Evan Ellis, a little one-hand pass to Salmons. He tries to lob it up and does no good. Rebound, Tolliver has his shot blocked, and Blaine Baker just hangs on to it.
That was Caden Taylor coming out. Good timing on the backside to get that block.
Taylor with a drive. He's cut off, fouled. That'll be on the floor.
That's what Davis is yelling to count that. They called an and one down the other end that looked very similar.
Yeah, he started his shot attempt there as soon as the contact came. He was in the act, but whatever. Let's knock these down, Jamie.
I mean, we don't score a lot, Tyler, but they're down 11. A couple free throws here. Gets it back to single digits, and we can.
Taylor gets the first one to drop.
4 points now for Taylor. Just 14 for the team for the half.
10-point game, Jamie, and that single digit here with under a minute to play. South Laurel just used nice defense, nothing crazy here to end this ball game or in this first half, and I got to feel good where you're at. I guess
Done a great job on Ellis. We have to say that.
Giving up 24 points so far. Salmon's out here. We're way out on him. He nearly loses it. Gets into the corner. To Akins. He never hits threes, but he buried that one. Of course he does.
7 points for Akins all in this quarter.
Let's get an answer right back here. He is 5 points over his season average. Robinson with 22 seconds to play, working against Salmons.
That's going to be 2 free throws coming. Hoping Robinson can knock these down. That's a foul.
Salmons got a lot of hands on him. This will be big. Could get it back to a 10-point lead.
Man, that looked rough for Isaiah Robinson. 2, 4, 5 now. Free throws. South Laurel.
He toes the line. Lets that one go, and that one's no good. 0 for 2 at the line on that trip. Ellis will drive in. Euro step, shot up, no good, fouled. Lehman got him.
That's going to be Lehman's first, but that's going to put Ellis, which is scoreless tonight, to the free throw line. You tell me you only give up 20, maybe 29 points and a half, and you keep Ellis from scoring.
Right, still missed that one. Britton will come back in. Yeah, you got to like your chances, right?
You got Person on the bench with 2 fouls. I mean, everything would be in South's favor at this point, but it's still found itself down 12.
Just cannot score. That one is good. Dalton Henderson checks back in. He's got 2 fouls.
7 for 10 from the free throw line for South, and 2 of 6 for South. 7 to 10 for Corbin.
Robinson goes behind his back. Needs to get it across the timeline. Does. He's cut off. Picks up a dribble out to Taylor. Volleyball line 3 is up. No good.
I didn't sure I like where he's got the ball there and trying to shoot a deep one.
All right, through a half of basketball, it is Corbin 28, South Laurel 15. Stick around here for our halftime show brought to you by Yates Auto Sales. You're listening to the Broadcast Brothers right here on Martin Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yates Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yates has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yates Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yates Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
$28-15 your score here at the half, and we got a treat for you as this year-long raffle here for beef raffle, not beef rally. That's something different. It's a $1,500 value. The Hardwood Club putting that on. Prize includes 24 ribeyes, 24 T-bones, 16 sirloins, 4 sirloins, 20 tip roast, 2 rump roasts, 4 arm roasts, 8 chuck roast, 64 pounds of ground chuck. Jamie, that sounds like your order at
Shiloh's.
Yeah. And we're going to let Rod Ledger do the honor here. And a reminder, if you win, we will contact you with that. Here's the camera on Rod, so he does not cheat. And who we got, Jamie? It is going to be Kim Turner. Kim Turner, congratulations. You're the winner. Oh, sorry. How about that, Kim? My bad. Kim Turner, the winner.
Everybody's got her address and phone number now. Thanks, Tyler.
Delete that. But congratulations, you've won our beef raffle. Brought to you by the Hardwood Club. Enjoy that. Grilling season is almost upon us, so have us over. You know, the broadcast brothers like beef, so we're going to step aside again in just a moment here, and we'll do our halftime show here brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales. Do the score and rundown. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Way to go, Kim.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
28-15, Jamie, as the Lady Red Hound, or the Red Hounds dance team and the South Florida dance team just did a little battle. It's nice. South wins that one.
Absolutely wins that one.
Behind on the scoreboard here at the half to the Hounds with a chance to get to the 13th region tournament at stake, Jamie. One half of basketball, and South Florida's got to find some offense in a hurry. And Trey Person, absolutely the difference in this game, as we talked about pregame. He is coming to his own, but he's a little out of control, Jamie. I think you could bait him into a few more offensive fouls and really maybe try to get that momentum back on our side. But you got to get some stops and you got to get some shots.
Yeah, that's really the tell is in the stats here. I want to go run down it.
Well, the tail's in that score. You got 15 points.
Well, the score results from these stats on not the points necessarily, but some of the other things. Rebounding, though, we've done a pretty good job against them. Corbin with 12 total rebounds, 5 offensive, 7 defensive rebounds. South Florida with 5 offensive boards and 4 defensive rebounds. Wow. It's 12-9. So we're holding our own on the rebounding against a much more, over the year stats, more impressive rebounding team is Corbin. Turnovers, though, this is what I was talking about. 10 total turnovers for South, 5 for Corbin. That one is a lot of just out in transition off the turnovers and scoring for Corbin.
Yeah, points off those turnovers, Jamie. They were scoring on a lot of them. They led to runouts.
Thanks to Rod Ledger on those stats. And then for the scoring, first for Corbin, Clay Aiken's a rare Clay Aiken sighting out here. He's a famous guy, and 7 total points for him on the second quarter. Lucas Britton with 4. Played really good defensively, hounding the ball outside. Evan Ellis only with 1 point. Eli Petrowski, 0 points. Kept him at bay, and Ellis. So you take those two big cats out of the, you think, okay. But then you go Trey Person, 16 points, and set most of the second half of that second quarter with foul trouble. 16 points, unstoppable at times. And that's all the scoring for them, 28 points, as they go. Person goes 6 for 6 from the line. As a team, they go 7 for 9. 7 for 10.
South Laurel, I thought, if you can hold Ellis like that, it's just not able to get any baskets. And credit Corbin's defense. They're playing great, but got another half to figure this out. What adjustment here will Coach Davis make? We'll find out. And it's used a lot of that bench, kind of kept people out of foul trouble. Maybe he's got a run or got a little trick up his sleeve, but season's on the line. One half of basketball to play. We're going to kick it back to the commercials here. And let's start our halftime show brought to you by Yates Auto Sales, the Broadcast Brothers, here at the half. And stick around. We'll have second half action coming your way right here on the Mark Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yates Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yates has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yates Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yates Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
(28-15), second half action coming your way. Got a little more powder, Jamie. This kind of gets up in the nostrils. Jamie, what's South Florida got to do here to get come away with a victory?
Well, maybe we could get some of that powder into Corbin's eyes of Trey Person. Get him off his game a little bit. But
man, like Like on Bloodsport when they threw it into John Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, he still handled business.
He did. That's true. That's true. Maybe be like that. Don't want. Never mind. That back there. Don't do it.
Tyler, what we need to do, and I said it early in the game, Garrison Brown and their defense can't guard. They can't stop both of them. If they could, they would be in a lot better position. They got to figure out a way to get Person either in his dome as far as another foul and get him. He kind of got hot after that second one, and that's where he can. That's the only really thing you can say about Person is he runs hot. Does smell good.
Doesn't it? Since they went with the lavender scent there.
They did.
As Person, quick shot, and it rolls off. McQueen comes away. He's set for a long time. Maybe cooled his jets a little bit.
One of the few misses, maybe the only.
Cassidy out to Taylor. 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound chased down by Murphy. He saves it out to Brown. 3 on the way. That's too strong.
That's going to be over the back on McQueen, I think. Ooh, we got man underneath.
A little clear out.
With Britton underneath.
Hammond's listed tonight. Says he's going to Kim Turner's to get all the beef there. So apologies to Kim. He said they covered it up real quick. So shout out to Julie with a quick thank you.
He will be at that address.
McQueen fighting for space down there against Petrowski, who just got whistled for that foul.
No, that was on Britton.
Britton then.
He's got 2 on him now. Notice Person.
Then it goes to McQueen. Lazy pass. They knock it away, but he tracks it down. Into the hands of Garrison Brown. Little bump out there. He sold it. Nice little head fake as Clay Aikens. Season 1 American Idol.
He's smaller than you would have thought. We've seen him from TV. Different color hair. Maybe a little younger now.
Clay Aikens had a life as a senator, I believe, for a while in North Carolina. Might have made that up, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that.
I like this play.
As we got a foul underneath. Wish that would have went away. But Cassidy with a nice little curl.
That's on Person. Maybe not. No, that was on.
That is on Person. That's his third, James.
Okay. I'm okay with that foul then. Now, hopefully we can
knock these free throw down.
Cassidy went 0 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. See if we can get this thing going for him. There we go.
Yeah, rattle splash there. It touched everything, then dropped right through.
Right through the net after it rattled around
the old rattle splash. Cassidy back at the line
last
here.
night with the Chuck Slinger from Moses.
Yeah.
We got to step in if it misses.
There we go. He rips that one through. 28-17.
Get that charge call.
Corbin with a timeout.
I think McQueen was setting up the charge on Person, but luckily got bailed out on a timeout.
30-second timeout. Jamie, let's keep it right here. It seems like the band has decided to take a little break, so we're able to talk over them with 30-second timeout. 28-17. South Florida gets 2 free throws to start this second half. Reminder, Thursday night, the Lady Cards will look to take care of business. They'll take on the Lady Colonels as they kind of won. Some called it an upset over Corbin last night. I've seen both those teams play. I felt they were pretty evenly matched, and I talked to Coach Winland as a preview for that, and he said he could, up in the air there. So they'll take on the Lady Colonels with a 50th District Championship on the line. That's razor sharp they're playing right now, and a perfect time for that.
We'll have that broadcast on Thursday at 7 o'clock, tip-off.
I'm hoping to have one more here. Let's see if these boys got a comeback in them. Britton, he'll take a 3, and that rattles in and out. McQueen flies in, gets that rebound. Out to Brown. Changes direction up ahead to Cassidy. Crosses over at the wing. One-hand cross-court pass down low to Murphy. Off to McQueen. He flies around, has it stripped away by Petrowski on the drive.
Can't be that weak with Petrowski in there.
Ellis with a flip. Count the bucket and the foul. As he sidestepped there and flipped up a wild shot. That's great.
You don't want to keep that guy down for long.
So the lead is back out to 13.
Person back on the bench with 3 fouls.
Baker checks in for McQueen. He'll get a breather. 3-point play's good.
Had a couple clean looks from deep. Not able to connect.
Jamie, nobody for South Laurel seems to be ready to drive when they catch it. Murphy underneath off a great feed from Cassidy, and he lays it in.
Murphy's first bucket, as he got plagued with a couple fouls early.
Tolliver's going to check in for the next stoppage here for Corbin. Eli Petrowski picks up his dribble. Way into the backcourt, into Ellis. Out to Salmons, one-hand pass out to Petrowski. He drives into the right side, absorbs some contact, throws it up wild, no good. Rebound underneath by Dalton. Petrowski falling down, and he'll be fouled.
It might be on Murphy again. That's his third.
And this is always an adventure when Eli's at the free throw line.
He likes to go for the bank.
He does. It's not a bad move.
Remember, he banked a 3 and started the game last time they played.
That one off the back of the iron and off of the back of the backboard and falls off. Yeah, I mean, he's been fun to cover.
I've really enjoyed him.
We see him at the golf course. He's a lot of fun. Feel like he's in on it. That he,
Yeah.
But he missed them both.
So you want to foul if he gets to that point.
Brown quickly the other way, out to Murphy, quickly. Over to Taylor, three-pointer is no good. Try to get some contact, nothing doing. And it leads to a wide-open Ellis three from the other end, and who does not miss. To a 15-point lead. This might be the largest of the game, or at least tied. Cassidy underneath, he's fouled. Gets it into the paint quickly.
Starting to take a little more aggressive routes to the basket is Cassidy. He made a good pass to find Murphy a while ago, and then now he's going to the free throw line to grab a couple more free throws.
19 minutes of game action almost, and South Laurel with a free throw attempt to get to their 20 points. Been a struggle here for the Cards. And he splashed that one through.
Murph goes to the bench. He's got 3 fouls, and Isaiah Robinson will come in for him.
I like South Laurel's trying to attack right now instead of settling for threes. Got them both. And they'll pick up full court. Probably a good move here. Robinson. They'll pick up Ellis. Gives it off to Akins. Gets in the air to Eli Petrowski. Now back to Ellis. Petrowski. Steps in. Now kicks it back to Evan. Ellis at the top of the key. Gets out to the paw print there. The hound print. Out of Salmons. And an offensive foul of Salmons. Push Brown in the face. Good sell job there by Garrison.
He does that.
Took a stiff arm
they're
right
calling
there.
a lot of offensive fouls, so might as well try to get those.
3 would be nice right here, Jamie, to cut this lead to 10. Let's see. A high screen here. Brown gets that over, or sets the screen. Ends up in Cassidy's hands now. Taylor. He'll get a high screen from Baker. Over to Cassidy. Shoots it in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
There we go. That's the guy we've seen all year, knocking down free throws, set him up for the nice 3-point shot.
24. Lee Akins with the basketball here. Let's see if South Laurel can get another stop. Petrowski spinning. Drop step. Gorgeous. Got that one to go. Nothing wrong with that offensive move.
His first bucket. Points of the game for Eli Petrowski.
Man, oh man. Cassidy falls down. Gets it off to Baker. They whip it over to Taylor. 3 on the way. Falls down again. No good. And we got a foul on the rebound attempt as Petrowski is fouled. Sammy, what's going on there with Taylor?
I don't know if we are settling for those or he's settling. He's got the ability to get to the hoop. We've seen it. How about a head fake right there, driving in the lane, shoot that little jumper, get yourself going on the mid-range. And then once you start feeling it, then maybe knock some of those down. But right now, I think you got to go to the hoop.
A person back in here. They'll go a little smaller here with Ellis. Tolliver's in. We get that ball into person. Quickly gets it over to Britton. Lucas Britton with the basketball. 36-24 your score. 3:35 to play in the third quarter. Lucas Britton directing traffic there. Taylor out on him. Gets past him. Now cut off. And a hand to Akins. Now to Tolliver. He loses it, and that's a turnover. Jamie, has a good play set up. Brown nearly double dribbled right there.
Nothing going on the fast break. They had numbers.
Lane Baker to Garrison Brown. Dribbles around the perimeter now to Caden Taylor. Akins on him. Spins away from him now. Gets all the way into the paint. Left his layup short. A rebound off to Person. Up ahead it goes to Britton. Gets in the air. Leaves it back to Person. He's stripped. Ball stolen away and knocked out. Last touch, South Florida. Good
Missed
hands.
opportunity there after a bad play on Corbin on the turnover.
Cassidy will jump back in. Eli Petrowski will also come in for Tolliver, who mishandled that. Akins will throw this in. Gets it in to Petrowski. Throws up a wild shot. Cassidy, a lot of contact. Cassidy comes away with a rebound. Howard, who's checked into the ball game, brings it up for South Florida. Nearly loses it. Drives in, crosses over, gets into the paint, and he's fouled.
I don't know about that one. That's going to be on Akins. I'm not sure how many that is on him. We'll see.
That's going to be on Britton.
Oh, that's 3 on Britton.
So Howard will go to the line to shoot 2. I'd like to see Landon knock these down.
He's down 12. Cut it to 10 here. Maybe get it inside.
You get a single digit starting this fourth quarter, that you feel like you're living, right?
See, you have a chance.
Howard's first free throw is bottom.
A lot better from the line this second half. 5 for 5 as they went 2 of 6 in the first half. As Braden Cassidy knocked down 4, and then Howard with that one.
Howard got them both.
Go to my time.
Referee, well, something going on. Says sends both
Maybe a bench warning.
benches to their.
Now we got the AD.
Athletic director down here. We got to try to figure out what's going on. .35 to play here, and it's a 10-point lead, 36-26. Weird. Got a laser pointer? No, we got a little
Sweep the powder coming onto the floor.
I got you. Tackle Wilson, the AD at Corbin, gets out the big mop. And he'll wipe up some powder. Maybe not the best idea.
I'd say that will be banned from here on out.
Jamie, let's take a quick break here while we got a moment. Thank you to our sponsors. We're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. All right, we get this cleaned up. Let's see if South Florida can get this scoreboard cleaned up. They trail by 10 right now with 2:35 to play. And they're fighting. Scrapping here. It's Corbin's basketball. Trey Person to inbound. Gets that to Akins. Lay Akins working it up against Taylor. Sag off him over to Britton. And you really have two offensive threats out there, and that's about it for Corbin. Person and Ellis. Krowski drives in. He's tied up.
It's going to be a foul.
Foul there on, who's that going to be?
It's on Howard.
Howard, okay. Like a pretty plain tie up there, but
he protected as he was driving. We got both arms across the basketball, and that got it Landon Howard to go across the arm instead of grabbing the ball.
Southfire does a good job here defensively. Near steal out top. Yes. Lucas Britton with the basketball in the corner, picks his dribble up out to Petrowski, gets it right back. Now he'll drive baseline. High off the glass, no good. Rebound controlled by McQueen. He's had a good night on the boards. And at 52 to play, let's see if South Florida can cut this lead to single digits.
It was a good denial, not fouling.
Brown, quick three, in and out. Great rebound from McQueen.
Yes, sir.
Send him to the line. He crashes the offensive rebound. Garrison Brown nearly
all the way down. It pops back loose. That's twice he's had the three that look great. Although we can cut this thing to double figures, inside double digits with a couple free throws here, hopefully, by McQueen.
Oh, McQueen at the line to shoot two, the senior.
Knocked down a three in the first quarter. It's all the points we've got. He's done, like he's mentioned, done a good job on the boards.
He certainly does not want his season to come to, or his career to come to an end. That free throw's no good. Robinson will come back in. Howard out. Back at the line is McQueen. Caden McQueen.
South done a lot better job defensively in this quarter.
Got the second one, 9-point game. Baker back in there to provide a little heft down here on this defensive end.
Only 8 points in the third quarter for Corbin. 12 points for Southpaw, almost doubled the whole first half.
Ellis
total.
There's a little push off. Southpaw picking up the pressure.
Nobody on.
Salmons nearly almost walked with it. To Britton. Robinson on him. Picks up his dribble. Now gives it to Ellis. Dribbles out of trouble over to Salmons. Taylor on him. Now Petrowski gets it. Like to see him try to dribble in. Gets it poked free from behind. Good hands by Taylor as he pokes it into the hands of McQueen. South Florida with the basketball here.
Man, what a three would do is for us here. Get it to 6.
Quick trigger three. Oh, in and out by Taylor. And a run out and a layup on the other end by Ellis.
Just like that, had a chance to cut it. I'm not sure if he was open. You got to take it when you're open. But he's not making them tonight, so you want to see him get to his spots inside.
Robinson drives in with the left hand. Off to Garrison Brown. 30 seconds to play. Gets a high screen. Off to Taylor from the other side. That missed everything. Ball stays alive, and that's a foul on Britton.
That's going to be 4.
Clobbers Garrison Brown.
Well, Taylor got that one tipped, but that was the not even close on that one.
I like Cassidy shooting them right now. Like we know that Murph can knock them down.
That's a big loss here for Britton. Going to have to go to the bench if he's one of their better defenders. Garrison Brown misses the first free throw.
38-27. Brown back at that line here, the senior, with a chance. Make this a 10-point lead. I mean, just a lot of missed free throws here tonight for South Florida.
2 in this quarter, but 6 total. Misses.
And he gets the second one to go. Mason Salmons will dribble it up for Corbin. Murphy on him. Backs him into a corner. We got a timeout.
Yeah, they keep kind of pushing.
Oh, we got a foul here.
That's going to be free throws coming.
Not a bad move here. They foul
Ellis?
Oh, sorry. I thought they fouled Petrowski.
Ellis 2 for 3 from the night, from the free throw line tonight.
That one's good. They get Robinson for that one?
Yep, his first. Now we're going to have Taylor and Howard and McQueen back off the bench.
This is early South Laurel this season where they were playing a high volume amount of players, moved them in and out constantly. We've seen him kind of settle with 7 or so.
Yeah, he went several games in a row with 7. Going back to who?
Well, but he was, he's still same 7 here, but he was just kind of going longer, I felt, with these guys. But let's see if it works out in this fourth quarter. He'll find his 5 and
10 points now for Ellis in the third, 11 total.
Maybe some offense for defense substitutions. As that gets into Taylor. To Cassidy. For 10 seconds, picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass finds Brown. Down low to McQueen. Back to Brown. He'll take the 3 on the way. Good.
Got it.
That's huge. At the end of this quarter, to the 9-point game, 40-31. We got a ball game. Let's go. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Stick around. Exciting fourth quarter action coming your way on the other side of the break.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you finally treat your back pain, even the smallest victories can feel big. With spine treatments tailored to you, we can help you get back at it.
One quarter away to decide who moves on, whose season comes to an end. South Laurel finds himself down 9, but they actually probably feel okay about it. Big 3. It's got to stay locked in here and focused on the defensive end. If you miss the 3, get back in transition. As South Laurel starting to figure some stuff out. It'll be Cassidy, McQueen, Taylor, Howard, and Brown to start this fourth quarter. And the starters out there minus Person. A screen out top. The Brown at the free throw line to Taylor. Quick 3. Got it. There we go, James. Another First National Bank of Manchester 3, and that was by design. That was a really nice play.
Yeah, he's got his feet set. Good looking shot. Every shot looks good for Taylor. Just not able to knock him down. That time got his first 3.
Corbin has
second 3 of the game.
Corbin has not had any pressure out beside that first quarter when South Laurel was up 6-0. Let's see what a little intensity does to him. Petrowski. It's up. Salmons 3 in the corner, and that's no good. Good rebound there by McQueen. Here we go, James.
Careful.
McQueen gets it over to Cassidy. He steps in, now leaves it for Howard. He goes baseline. Dribbles back out to the top of the key. Over to Taylor. Aiken's on him. It's a nice matchup. He's had to fight for everything.
Cassidy's open there for a second.
They collapse on him. Back to Brown. Another 3. That's no good. Ball slapped out of bounds, and that's going to stay with the Cardinals.
Man, that looks like it could have went either way. We're way away from that play. Coach Petrowski thought that was off the south. Fortunate for
here comes Trey Person. And here comes Murphy for South Laurel. Howard gets out of there. No Aikens here. Let's see if he can maintain that defensive intensity that Aikens had.
Gotta get it in.
Terrible inbound pass stolen away. Just right to Ellis.
Davis thought he was over the threshold, or whatever you want to call that. That's what he was screaming at the referee on that one.
40-34. Petrowski driving in. Puts on the brakes to Britton. Britton backs in to Salmon. Salmons, they double team him to Person. Quick pass out to Petrowski. Turns down the three. Takes it all the way in. Throws up a wild shot, and that'll miss, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
Sometimes I think you're just better off just letting him shoot, not fouling him. I thought I'm okay with him at the line. And that's going to be fourth foul on McQueen. That's Baker will come in for him.
Jamie, you got to make sure you rebound. He has done the bulk of the rebounding here, has McQueen, so you got to keep an eye on that. We know Baker can crash the boards with anybody. Petrowski nails that first free throw. That's big for him. Makes it a 7-point lead. That one's no good. We got a foul on the rebound attempt.
That's going to be on maybe Murph. It is. Will that be 5 on Murphy? That's his fourth. Good block out there.
That's what we talked about. Just got a good fight for it there from Salmons. He has the ball, finds a wide open person underneath. Good pass, good finish.
First bucket for Person since early in the second quarter.
Brown to Taylor. The Cassidy in the corner turns down the three, drives in, and he's going to be whistled for a travel. Not their night tonight, Jamie. It's not over for sure, but just.
He had it to 6 with the basketball. Unable to score, and then you got Person with the wide open layup. Good find on that last possession for Corbin.
In the corner, three, good. Lucas Britton knocks that triple down. And we got a timeout. Jeff Davis wants to talk about it as this one's starting to get out of hand. He's working the referees over there, and we're going to take a break with him. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
46-34 with 5:38 to play in the ballgame. Corbin stretched it back out here as the lead got down to 6. South Laurel had the basketball, and it is 6 straight for the Red Hounds to get them back out to 12 after the Lucas Britton 3-point shot there. Baker quickly back out to Brown, over to Robinson. He'll drive in, drops it down to Baker underneath, lays it in. That's a real nice play right there. Good find, good lay-in.
Good play by Isaiah Robinson on the bounce pass down low to Baker. He's got 6, Baker does.
Britton Double teamed out front. The Salmon's underneath. Not a person. He goes straight up and straight in.
Under control into paint in traffic. His person play.
Brown, 3 out top, no good. Rebound knocked away and controlled by Garrison Brown. Down to Baker on the baseline. Back to Brown. Quick 3 is no good. And we got a foul
On the floor. Or on Corbin. That's
going to be on person.
Oh, team up.
There you go.
There, that's
And he's
big
done
time.
for the game, too.
That's all. That was his 5th anyway. But now he's going to. That's what he does.
His 4th.
No, that was his 5th.
Oh, you're right.
That's huge. A lot of time left.
We knew that was coming, Jamie. And this could be a huge momentum here for South Florida. If they can knock these free throws down, they'll have the ball back.
Let's see who we're going to put to the line. Going to go Brown.
Here's Brown.
The first foul was not on the. That was on the floor, so it wasn't shooting.
Right.
The technical foul shot's coming for Garrison Brown.
Jamie, we've talked about it all game. Trey Person is
1 for 3 on the night for Brown from the free throw line. But he got this to. Got that one.
What's the second one to go? It's to an 11-point game. And let's see if South Florida can cut into this lead. No person out there. Akins with some foul trouble. Britton with some foul trouble. Evan Ellis, they're doing a good job on him. They get it over to Brown. Now to Baker in the corner. Out to Robinson. Will drive in. Draws the defense. Out to Taylor. Quick 3. Missed everything. Offensive rebound controlled by South Laurel. Hayden Casty with a hustle play. Throws it off of Petrowski. That'll stay.
Too quick of a shot there in traffic for Taylor to not try to get that 3 to go. I know we need the points, but
yeah, let's just chip away here, man. Get some 2s if they're there. Caspi couldn't get it in. He'll have to take a timeout. That's a 30-second timeout. And we'll take a quick one with him. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network from the 50th District Tournament. Stick around for an exciting conclusion.
This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
(48-37) to be South Falls basketball here. As we just got 4 minutes, 17 seconds to play.
we got to get on a streak here and get some rhythm from somebody. I think we still got time to just take it to the hoop.
Now it goes to Baker. He gets it right back. They say he doesn't reestablish.
Stayed on the baseline, but when he got that pass, I don't know about that one.
Eesh.
Turnover. Not 1 point out of that whole technical.
Yeah, I guess we had the one free throw by Brown, but
Missed opportunity for sure.
Huge. Britton will run at him. For Petrowski.
They want to just do this.
Yeah, I think you got to start fouling at some point.
You got to go to man or something. You can't get out of the zone.
Petrowski,
This is
a little pitch and catch here.
South Oryx like they just it's like a one possession game.
Taking it all the way and scoring. Akins just drove right on Brown for 13-point game with 3:30 to play.
9 points for Akins.
Lane Baker whistle for an offensive foul on the clear out of Clay Akins. Man, that was
He set some solid screens every time he sets one. That time he moved a little bit, maybe. I'm not sure. Brown comes out. So does Baker. Murph and Cassidy back in, along with Isaiah Robinson, Taylor, McQueen. Got to speed up the tempo here. Too easy.
Salmons off glass and in. Leads back out to 15. Danger zone. Queen at the top of the key. He'll get it. Working on Petrowski. Spins. They're going to whistle him for an offensive foul.
They've called more offensive fouls in this game than I've seen. That's going to be 5 from McQueen. He's done. His senior year? No. It is. Actually, that's just
a terrible matchup. I'll be honest with you. It's physicality of this Corbin squad.
The matchup so much better with Whitley, obviously. Beat them twice.
And they lose to Whitley every time.
Yep.
Just go figure, man. Salmons.
2-on-1 break.
Got the Petrowski. He's hammered. Count the bucket. The foul.
It's on Baker.
Baker, a big-time foul. That's strength right there.
17 points.
17-point lead.
Yep. People starting to shed out of here. Is
that a thing?
I think so.
Actually, it's a free throw to drop. This is ugly, man. Folks got their belts out. You're right, JB. It's just not good.
We'll have to go. If any chance, you got to hit something.
Brown. Murphy. In the corner it goes. He rattles it in and out. Ellis. Petrowski comes away with it. Well.
He's feeling it now.
All the way. Lays it in. Be 22 straight appearances for Corbin in the 13th region. That's unbelievable. And we'll see how this goes on Friday night, Whitley County and South. Both those teams are if you're a winner of another district, you'd hate to face them. That free throw's good as he's starting to feel it. How many's he up to now?
9 points.
Yeah, feels like more. Howard. The Brown, three's on the way, no good. Kept alive underneath by Taylor. He throws it down to Murphy, and that's no good. Back the other way is Akins. He's raked across the face. He'll go to the line to shoot two. We'll get Blaine Baker and it's like Lehman is coming back in along with Robinson. Maybe hate it for Baker and Brown, McQueen. Those guys.
Yeah, it's they've had a long,
tough, man,
fun career.
Yeah, a lot of success. Unfortunately, couldn't get to Rupp last year. Thought they had the team to do it. We knew this team this year would be down a little bit.
A little bit of a rebuilding team. This year, they had spurts where they looked really good. A couple, the Whitley County wins and played really good against North in that first game, the first half.
Yeah, and this one's gotten out of hand, 59-37. Taylor trying to answer the three, no good. Did that a lot here in this fourth as he will miss. It'd be Corbin and Whitley County. Jamie, Corbin's going to try to get that victory here on their home court.
The 3-0 chant.
Ellis.
You didn't mention Howard on those seniors, not seniors.
Sorry,
as well.
yeah, forgot. There he is. There's Landon Howard out there.
Yeah. 4 seniors.
Mm-hmm. We got a foul here, so we'll check some youngins in. Logan Webb.
Mason Boggs. Cannon Jackson. Going to be Maddox, Warren.
Mm-hmm. Might be one other there. I can't see.
Get a look at just yet.
Good, 60-37, Jamie. This has been nasty.
Scoring drought in this fourth quarter. 6 total points.
And Tristan Adams in? No, that's the 20.
That's Robinson.
Robinson, yeah, Brady Robinson in the ball game. Akins rips that through. Jamie Corbin, just bad matchup here for South Laurel all season long. South Laurel had a wild year, a lot of injuries. Key players missed some big time and did not get to see what I thought was going to be. Joe Smith will have him back for next year.
Joe Smith wasn't eligible till January, and then when he came in the second game, maybe third game, he got his
Brady
broke
Robinson
his foot
missed that.
or his toe, I think.
Send him well wishes there. Hopefully he's okay. I saw that he went under the knife there to repair that.
Oh yeah.
So wish him a speedy recovery. He was a different dynamic when he was out there. Alex Warren, quick three off glass and in. 61-40. Nebraska's still out there dribbling in, working on Logan Webb. Excited about the development growth of Logan Webb, Jamie.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier, or maybe yesterday, about him kind of replacing Baker as that strong man. Get the ugly basketball that you need to have.
We've got Aubrey Bundy's replacement there, and Joseph. Nebraska firing up the Red Hounds over here. That'll do it. 61-40, your final. Corbin will move on. South Laurel season comes to an end tonight at the hands of the Red Hounds. And really, it was all South Laurel or all Corbin throughout this game, Jamie. They took care of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had a chance to cut it to 6 with the basketball in that fourth quarter. A lot of time left. And the technical on person thought we might have some momentum there. Only come away with one free throw.
Rough way for it to end, but Baker there, I see shed some tears along with Harrison Brown. They've got root on their lady cards, Jamie. They'll be playing for the championship on Thursday night. Season comes to an end here tonight. We'll take a quick break. Our player of the game. Go through the score and stats. And then close the book on this season for the boys' side. Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals.
When you finally treat your back pain, even the smallest victories can feel big. With spine treatments tailored to you, we can help you get back at it.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
South Laurel's season comes to an end here. Disappointing end at the hands of Corbin Redhounds in the 50th District semifinal tonight. The tune is 61-40 as Redhounds proved too much physically and overwhelmed South Laurel and impose their will, and they'll take on Whitley County for the 50th District Championship on Friday night at 7 o'clock if you're so interested in watching that. I will not, but I will be down here Thursday to watch our Lady Cards take care of business against the Lady Colonels as they are playing razor sharp and have a squad that can maybe take them all the way to Rupp as Coach Wendland and his girls are playing some great basketball right now. We'll have that for you, 7 o'clock game. We'll be on the air about 6:45 on that one, maybe 6:50. Little pregame show there brought to you by Sheriff John Root. And our postgame show here tonight is also brought to you by Sheriff John Root as it's an election year, so get out there and he's got all free post, whatever you need, he's got you covered. And our player of the game here, our Creek Church player of the game, we're going to give it to all 4 seniors as their senior night or their season comes to an end. And Garrison Brown with 8 points. I guess if you wanted to put that figurehead on. But I just want to honor them. They played really hard. Garrison Brown, Jamie, we've watched him in football and basketball, covered him. And he's a hard-nosed, competitive young man. Blaine Baker just always so gives his all in everything he does. And McQueen was a nice addition there last year and loved to watch his game develop. And then Landon Howard, stick-to-itiveness, had some great minutes and then lost some and then still had some big moments when you needed him. So his Madison Central game there, I thought he played real well really to get the start in that one. So up and down season for him, but overall great career for Landon Howard. And we wish those seniors nothing but the best. As far as dealing with them, you couldn't ask for 4 better kids as those young men, no longer kids there. Those young men are definitely have been a lot of fun to cover over the years. And I will miss covering them. So, but Jamie, we have a little stats here for us. First, you want to go with the Corbin?
Rebounds didn't hurt us as bad as I thought it would have. 25-20 total. Corbin on top. Turnovers is what got us. 16-8 on the turnovers. Big doubled us up. And points off turnovers don't have that stat, but that's going to be a big one as well. First for Corbin, Clay Akins with 12. Which is way above his average. Was he average 3 or something?
Yeah.
Lucas Britton.
He averages 20.7.
Clay Akins.
Oh, sorry. He averaged, 2.
2 points. He had 12. Lucas Britton was 7. Evan Ellis, only 11. So kept him way below his average. Eli Petrowski with 9. Trey Person gets fouled out and he had a technical. He had 20 points, though. 16 coming in the first half. Salmons with 2 points as they go 17 of 22 from the free throw line.
Jamie, that young man he's a danger to other teams, but also to his own team.
And his own self.
I'd like to see him wrangle that in because he's really dynamic, Jamie. He's a great player, and we got another year of putting up with him. So, it's probably our last time covering a game with Eli Petrowski in it, and tip the hat to him. He's had I've been covering him for years. Seems like now 7th grade, maybe 8th grade was when we started. Now we got his sister on the other end. She's solid, man. She's going to be a lot of give us some headaches here for South Laurel and other 40th or 50th district competition. But all right, go ahead here for South Laurel.
Garrison Brown with 8, Caden McQueen with 4 points. A lot of rebounding, good effort tonight of McQueen. Come up short on the offensive end. Caden Taylor with 8 points, forced a lot of threes, but where's the offense going to come from, right? So,
yep.
Blaine Baker with 6 points, Brendan Murphy with 2, Braden Cassidy with 7 points, all coming in that third quarter. Landon Howard with 2, and then Maddox Warren coming in there knocking down a 3 when he got his time. 40 points for us, 12 of 16 from the line. Didn't shoot it bad, but they got us by 5 points on the free throws.
Jamie, you look at you put a bow on this season as kind of some highlights. You call it a big win over Harlan County. They beat some teams to death, at times, and played some really competitive teams. And
played Campbell, not Campbell County,
but Great Crossing,
really good. Great Crossing turned around and beats number 1 team in the state. a couple nights later, but that was on their home field,
yeah,
home court.
They, the Madison Central game was close. It was a 2-point game at half. The Clay County games, I mean, just missed opportunities. A lot of room for growth for Taylor, for Murph, for Cassidy. Those three, that nucleus there is going to be super important going forward as they replace some of these and some of these younger guys coming in, and who knows what the future holds. And you add in Joe Smith next year. I will note this, Jamie. The last time Jeff Davis did not get into the region, he made it to the Final Four the next year, or it was either the year after that one. But he will certainly be motivated next year. You know he will. He does not like to lose, a very competitive person, and he'll have it strapped up and ready to go for next year. And I'm sure you might take a day or so to relax and then watch some probably cheer on the Lady Cards, and we might catch up with him on down the road. I'm sure he'll be up to talk to us at some point. And but we'll get out of here, let him be with his team and his seniors, and catch up with him maybe Thursday or down at the region tournament for sure. But that'll do it for the boys basketball side. Stick around on Thursday again. We'll have this one same place at 7 o'clock. It'll be the Broadcast Brothers, and it'll be South Laurel Lady Cardinals and the Whitley County Lady Colonels. And Jamie, just again shout out those seniors. Tough way to end it here tonight, but Corbin moves on 61-40 in the final tonight. And you're listening to the Broadcast Brothers on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Jamie,
Hey, you stay classy, London.
More important, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on down.